Welcome back to another episode of Off the Bench Podcast. We're going to be talking about Game 2 of the Cleveland Cavaliers versus Miami Heat, which the Cavaliers took a 2-0 series lead against the Miami Heat, heading back to South Beach. Well, Miami going to play Game 3 on their home floor, which Cleveland Cavaliers, they won this game 121-112, and we got tension. We got tension rising up. But before we get to that, make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the comment section below. But yeah, like I said, we got tension rising. Post-game interview, we got Darius Garland going at Tyler Hero. A reporter asked that man, he said, what's going to be the key for y'all to keep winning these games? And he said, the strategy is to keep going at Tyler Hero. Attack the weakest defenders against the Miami Heat. Now, what I got to say about that is, Tyler Hero, what you going to do about that? Is you going to come stand on business in Game 3 and let them know and let these dudes do all this woofing and just roll? Are you going to roll over? Are you going to go and stand on that business in Game 3? Now, Miami Heat, they had opportunities to win this game. They got the game as close as to 4 points. And once Donovan Mitchell got back in that fourth quarter, it was all Donovan Mitchell. The ultimate closer right there. Playoff performer at his finest. Now, once the playoffs come around, Donovan Mitchell, might be one of the best playoff performers in the NBA. I'm not saying the best, but he one of them. Once it come playoff time, you know he gonna rise to the occasion. I done seen it in the bubble. I done seen 2021, 22. One thing about Donovan Mitchell, when it comes playoff time, he ain't hard to find. And that's what make him one of the elite 2 guards in the NBA. Top 2. He ain't number 1 because that position still belong to D-Book, even though D-Book not in the playoff right now. But Donovan Mitchell, he did his thing. I think he scored, 15 straight in the fourth quarter. 17 points overall in the fourth quarter. That's what closers do. Soon as he got back in the game, that's when the Cavaliers started running away with it. Now the Cavaliers, they won this game, looking like a number 1 seed, playing like it. Now we all ask questions. Okay, the Cleveland Cavaliers, they ran away with the regular season in the Eastern Conference, doing all this, being number 1 seed. They had a wonderful regular season. Now, can you follow that up and perform how you perform in the regular season and the playoffs? In the first 2 games, they're answering questions. They're answering the question that we asked them, and they're putting it all on the table. Evan Mobley, he had a good game today. I think he had a double-double. Evan Mobley, 20.6 assists, 6 rebounds. You get 30 from Mitchell. You get 21 from Darius Garland. Hunter came off the bench, contributed with 12 points. You get 14 points from Max Strus. Full collective team effort. Now, to combat that on the other side, outside of Tyler Hero, really nobody else really played good. Tyler Hero had 33 points. Highsmith 17. Bam Adebayo, that's supposed to be the second best player on the team, only had 11 points. You got to do better than that. Now, I'm going to get into that a little bit later. Andrew Wiggins, 10 points. The other Mitchell, he had 18. And Jovic, however you say his name, Jovic, 11 points. Now, how I feel about this series is that Cleveland's obviously the better team. Miami Heat, AFC, they had to win 2 playoff games to get here throughout the whole season, especially after the Jimmy Butler trade went down. Miami, they just didn't look like a team that's ready to be in the playoffs, especially a team that's looking to compete this year. And the Cleveland Cavaliers, they just coming out the first 2 games, handle business, protect their home floor. Now they looking to head over to South Beach and looking like they could still win or possibly, go ahead and close out the series. And that's what I'm looking for the Cleveland Cavaliers. My biggest thing with them is just, can you just go ahead and put your foot on their neck and take the life out of them? Close them out and don't give them a chance to even, get their morale up, get their confidence up, or even feel like they got a chance. Because the good championship teams, they're going to go ahead and close the door on it. And that's what I'm looking for the Cleveland Cavaliers. If they really want to be serious about going to the finals or winning the NBA championship, this series right here, even though they're playing against the Miami Heat, but when you're playing against lesser teams, you got to treat them like they lesser. You can't play down the competition. You can't just give them room for error and do this and that. You gotta go ahead and shut the door. Now, I don't really think it's nothing that the Miami Heat can do to really win this series, but they can probably win a game. You know, if everybody, you know, come in, they probably could have won this game, maybe possibly if Bam Adebayo showed up. He was a no-show, even though he had 14 rebounds. But 10 points, you really can't do much with that. Well, with your second-best player, especially when you're going up against a team like the Cleveland Cavaliers, who obviously a superior team to the Miami Heat. But, yeah. Cleveland Cavaliers, they got to go in game 3, game 4, handle business. Now, me, I would say ideal thing is to go ahead and get a sweep. Prepare, get your legs up under you, rest, because the Detroit Pistons, New York Knicks, I feel like that series gonna go the distance, and that's who you're gonna be playing in the next round. So you want to go ahead and get your full rest, your optimal rest in, get your legs refreshed and do all this, be ready for the next round, and to be able to show that y'all here to win. Yeah, this is a different Cleveland Cavaliers team that they seen in the past. Y'all serious about winning. Y'all healthy this year. So no excuses for y'all not to get it done. To be able to be at least in the Eastern Conference Finals. Y'all don't see Boston to the Eastern Conference Finals. That's where I expect y'all to be. Eastern Conference Finals. Really ain't too much that I really want to speak about this game. Other than, Donovan Mitchell. Him being a fantastic playoff performer. Miami Heat. They're just a lesser team. I don't expect them to beat a team like the Cleveland Cavaliers, even though they kind of let one. I ain't gonna say they let one slip away because they did a good job of fighting back into this game, and that's really all you can ask for if I'm Eric Spoelstra, knowing that my team is a lesser talented team. We a team that came from the play-in. We had to win 2 playing games through to 10th seed in the Eastern Conference, going up against the number 1 seed, the best team in the Eastern Conference record-wise, in the Cleveland Cavaliers. Just to see that we out there fighting and we competing, we ain't just laying down. That's not really all you can ask for. But the Cleveland Cavaliers, this series just about the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's just showing that they ready to take that next step, ready for a good playoff run. You just can't go out here and prolong this series. You got to win this game This series can't go no longer than 5 games. Go 6, 7. They're gonna let me know a lot about the Cleveland Cavaliers. How I feel. It's okay if you let them get 1, but no more than 1 game. Me, I'll say the sweep. You obviously the superior team. You gotta go ahead, close the door, shut them down. Let's see about the battle. Rebounding. Miami Heat had 38 rebounds. Cleveland Cavaliers had 34. Free throw disparity. 21 for 23 for the Cleveland Cavaliers, 12 for 16. So the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won the free throw disparity. Miami Heat, 13 turnovers. Cleveland Cavaliers, 8 turnovers. So they did what I said. Like I told you, in the playoffs, 9 times out of 10, you do 2 of the 3 things, which is take care of the ball, win the free throw disparity, and win the rebounding battle. Man, you gonna win. That's really, it's the little things. Little things. I can't preach that enough. In each series, it don't matter if the team is good or bad, even playing field, it don't matter. Unless a team just go berserk from the 3-point line and they make 43s and they couldn't miss and they shooting 55% from the 3-point line. If you win the free throw battle, you win the rebounding battle, and you win and you take care of the ball, there's no way you're going to be able to lose that game. The Cleveland Cavaliers won the free throw disparity, won the turnover battle, and they came out on top, even though they let the Miami Heat get a little bit closer than what they expected, or what they are too closer than my liking. But ultimately, you 2-0, heading into game 3, going to South Beach, confidence high, going ahead close the deal. Now I see y'all in game 3.